I'm going to drink for Dale.
I'm just gonna casually drink.
I'm just gonna casually drink.
Oh wait, actually, because you drink earlier, but I messed up the command.
Oh, did you do the? We're doing the count. Yes.
All right.
Then casually drink. Okay,
I know it doesn't count, but I had to do it anyways.
Oh yeah, no, it's a continuous counter. It's a continuous. All right.
Oh my God.
All right. Let's do this thing. We're gonna go in 3, 2.
You are listening to a podcast of the Geek.io Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geekio.
Calling all geeks. Calling all geeks.
Geeking out across the globe. Hold on to your butts. It's the Geek.io Show.
The Geek.io Show! Hooray! That was so
Indeed, I'm back! And the last, however long the pre-show was, I missed the show. I missed doing this show. It's a bunch of fun because we get to play on.
Back, baby.
I'm back, baby. Internet disconnects. I was back, baby. Which is the name of my Britney Spears cover band. It's fun because we get to play on your podcast, The Playground, episode number 252, recorded Thursday, the 28th of June, 2018. I believe the boats have left Australia, unless they're still here somewhere.
You might want to open your
filing cabinet.
Check the filing cabinet! Nope, they're not in there.
Well,
I would have
that's good.
laughed
That's
so
very
hard
good.
if you'd have just found like a picture of CJ and
Oh, see, really, the great joke would have been, even though we know they're already back here, open up the filing cabinet, CJ suddenly pops up. Hello!
DJ would not stop.
I'm from the
Actually,
moon.
we're off the rails already, and it's 2 minutes in.
We haven't even introduced ourselves yet.
No.
They know who we are.
DJ kept. I know you already know who this is. Death by Majors here. Hi. But no. So DJ would not stop taking selfies with the generic live filing cabinet. I think he found love again. He hugged it. I think he made love to it one night. No one could be really sure.
So that's why it's white?
I'm Dale Campbell.
I'm Raul. I'm drinking for everyone tonight.
I'm Carrie. I
Too
thought
many
our
show
house
titles
was
back.
the only inanimate object people fell in love with, Wilcox.
Hi, I'm Josh.
Hi, Josh. Joining us this week, the D&D Mastermind, who always comes up with all of the fabulous ideas. Jacky, aka Death by Mage, returns for some
I
reason.
return.
You return. You never really left, actually. To be
No,
honest,
that's very true.
you can't. Hey, Cross and Rhinos here. The show can start. You guys
Oh yeah,
All right,
Rhinos
roll
here.
that intro.
roll that intro.
Roll that intro. Here we go.
Hey, that was so weird. All right. How's everything since the last time I was on the show?
Man,
We've
this
been
is like,
managing to keep it together somehow.
Right?
I swear, the energy level in here right now is first Mana Pool recording in a month and a half.
I know. I was only away for a week.
No, that's Saturday.
I said the energy level.
Oh, the
is
energy
the
level.
as.
Yeah, by the end of this one, we're just going to be like, this is the fourth recording of the night.
Oh, which reminds me, my game show jacket.
Morale is low.
Run
I think
downstairs in the
he
break.
started chewing off his leg.
Right.
Send help.
And 19-hour boss battle. Have fun.
Oh yeah, those are fun.
Those are fun.
Okay,
One time. One time.
No. If
Yeah,
if
see,
if
that's what it
if
says
if,
in
if
the
I'm
last
gonna have it's just a foot on my grave, you're gonna have 17-hour boss fight.
So about a foot on the boss fight. So about what, 2 inches? That's called a reverse joke, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man.
Constructed joke.
Deconstructed joke.
Oh,
God.
now we need a new subreddit called Hipster Jokes.
Wait, that doesn't already exist?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm
that's
sure it
doesn't
does.
I'm positive that it does.
Fact check it for me.
I was laughing at jokes before they were funny.
Hipster underscore jokes is a thing.
Wait,
Oh,
hipster,
Hipster Jokes is a thing.
Oh wait, no, that's a thread on our jokes. That's not what I wanted.
That's not
Oh.
what you wanted. They're not our jokes, they're Reddit's
I
jokes.
think it just needs to be either our hipster jokes or our deconstructed jokes, and then we'll just see the menagerie of just horribleness
If
out of it.
not,
Oh,
you can just-
deconstructed.
Our hipster jokes does not exist.
Oh, someone should claim it.
Yes.
we have a new outlet for that Punish Felix chat on the Discord. That's the jokes there too.
Oh my god.
The deconstructed joke is you have a chicken, you have a road, and you have walking.
You won't believe what happens next.
No, that's clickbait. Though.
Oh, no.
Our hipster jokes is literally just one thread, one post. I'd tell you a joke, but you wouldn't get it.
Oh, you're right. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. I do like that deconstructed
Slash thread.
joke. Slash
Our
thread.
deconstructed jokes is a thing.
Oh, is it?
Oh, is it?
Is it a thing now? Or
Is it where they like explain the actual joke for people who don't get the joke?
I mean, it's there's nothing in it, but it has been
Okay.
claimed. It has mods.
Oh,
why?
okay.
There's
Why
mods,
internet?
but no
Why?
posts.
We can add posts to it though. Ingredient
man.
plus Redditors equals lols.
No, what you do is it's just like pictures of things that are in jokes, but you don't actually tell the jokes. So, like the chicken crossing the road it's an Imgur album that has just a chicken and a road.
Yes, this is a fantastic idea.
Or
for
Lindsay
a
Lohan
game,
crossing
though.
the road.
Oh.
Game ideas on the show.
All right, guys.
Take this show from here. So, Jackie, what? It's okay.
Wait. Don't we
Okay.
need this?
Gadgets, games, and gizmos.
So that's a segue. Right across everyone. And this is Gadgets,
Dale's
Games,
unexpected dancing. Sorry.
Dale's unexpected dancing. Gadgets, Games, and Gizmos, where we've been talking about what we've been doing in the last recent past. Yeah, Jackie, why don't you go first?
Okay, sure. This week I've been mostly spending my life in front of Adobe InDesign trying to learn how to make a print-ready file.
Jesus. That does not sound fun.
Yeah, no, because Journey into the Feywild, I got invited to have it be a physical print, and so I've been trying to learn how to do that on top of doing an extra few. I think I'm adding like anywhere from somewhere between 15 to 20 pages of extra content. So It's like, okay, so it's like a big update. Also have to change the layout, and then on top of that, have to get it print ready. I'm like, oh great, that's a lot of work.
And I'm going to need that by next Wednesday.
By Friday.
I know, right?
My desk by Friday, thanks. That'd be great.
Oh yeah, and then I've been spending most of this week also playing Diablo 3 and Overwatch, and then Battlefront 2 because they uploaded the new solo movie update onto it, so it looks really pretty.
We were talking about it in the pre-show, but you saw the new hero, right?
Mm-hmm. Wrecking Ball, so good.
It's I played
swear,
him on the PTR.
If they don't do like a Boo and Minsk reference. You have? I haven't even touched the PTR yet.
Yeah. It's a lot of things. He's got a grappling hook that he can charge up, and you see the little like the re-entry flame, and you can push people. You can go up into the air with the grappling hook, and then you hit crouch and you pow drive down for a shockwave attack.
Ooh.
And he has
His ult is a minefield,
yes.
Oh, that's just beautiful.
and he has an adaptive shield. So when he uses it, the more enemies that are around, the bigger the shield is.
Yeah,
I
and
can
And
work with that.
turn into a ball.
yeah, a ball
roll
that just rolls around. It's a very fast tank.
How many Miley Cyrus memes are we gonna see about this guy?
All of them, actually.
All of them. They've already started.
Oh, I want Miley
Actually,
Cyrus photoshopped on top of Wrecking Ball.
No,
That's gonna
we
be a
can
new
do
skin.
No,
by this on a
it-
wrecking ball.
it-
She
it's-
did a
it's
song
good.
called Wrecking Ball.
It's
No
the
Photoshop
victory
required.
pose. That's gonna be the new
Oh, no,
victory
even
pose.
better. Even better, they're gonna have audio tags where it's basically a reversal on Minsk and Boo from the Forgotten Realms, and it's gonna be Boo. It's gonna be basically saying Minsk, go and attack.
So
Go for the eyes, Minsk. The eyes.
so
I want.
it
I
would
just want
be-
that one line. I'll be happy already.
so they actually said this. It'd be silly if a hamster could talk English. So the mech translates for the hamster. And it's cute because you see his hands in there, and he's doing all this, the controls of the mech, and it's just, oh my god, Blizzard, you beautiful bastards.
He's
I'm
actually-
just so happy.
He's actually President Nezumi's cousin.
I get that reference.
That's. I'm glad someone got the
You know,
reference.
you know what they need for a skin for that though?
Hmm.
A pinata.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
I can go with that.
Grappling hook onto something, pinata swing at it.
and you have Reinhardt trying to hit it with the hammer.
Yes.
Imagine the particle effects you could have with the pinata skin with all the little tissue paper pieces flying around.
Well,
Oh yeah.
And
Well, they-
candy.
well, they do have the pinatas in Overwatch, in El Dorado.
So
Yeah.
half the work is already done.
They
Yeah,
just have to add more tissue paper.
but it's great. I'm like, oh my god, Blizzard! It's like you give us some good story, and then you give us more. It's more story because they pinned it on to Winston because he
Oh,
was with
okay.
Winston in the Lunar Colony. He's Hammond.
So he is a space hamster.
Yes, he's a space hamster because
It's already a reference.
Yes.
because everyone thought the next hero was going to be like a rocket chimp or something, but no, it's a hamster in a mech.
Space hamster. Because everything's better when you put it in a robot, including sex.
Including.
I love the one victory pose that I've seen that is making fun of Diva's pose,
Oh.
where it's actually little Hammond draped backwards across the top of the mech giving a peace sign.
Yep.
I was actually hoping that you could get out of the mech, like if the mech gets destroyed, and just run around like as a hamster, and just wait
The
for
problem
you.
is that they wouldn't do that because it's too similar to Diva at that point.
Yeah, it would just be Diva. It'd be Diva Light.
Oh,
They,
you know what they, could
wouldn't
do?
want to repeat the idea, you know?
Oh, you know what they could do
No,
though.
they
So
wouldn't want to-
the mech still gets destroyed, and Wrecking Ball will still get technically killed. But as a death throw, he jumps out of the mech, and the mech throws him, and there's a tagline for "Go for the eyes."
Have a skin where Diva herself is replaced with Hammond, so you're actually playing Diva.
Oh,
When the mech gets destroyed, the robot jumps out. Or not the robot, the hamster.
Yeah.
no, Diva
Right.
with a Hammond mask on or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Blizzard, take these ideas. You
Listen,
can sell
if you're
masks.
We're just freely giving them to you. Just
If
take
you're
'em.
watching, which I know you are, because of course you are, you're going over to reddit.com/r/.
We've mentioned your product. We've alerted the bots.
The bots.
I mean, Skynet's got to have told you by now.
But we're not using Skype.
Oh.
Thank God for that, because I remember those. I remember the Kiko Skype days. Anyone else? No?
This is topical.
I'm old. Hey, what else have you been up to? What else have you been up to, Jacky?
Other than that, and fiddling with my new setup with my mic. That was today. I almost dropped it twice. That was even better.
Oh, good.
Wait, what's
Right.
that? You almost dropped what?
My mic.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to do that.
This one.
Jesus.
Is that a USB mic or XR?
Yeah, it is a USB mic, but it's because I changed my desk setup a little bit, so I freed up a lot of room on my desk, but I needed to move my mic onto an arm that's hanging above. And so I had to buy the arm, and then I realized that one, the little knob that's attached to it is a little too small, so I had to go to the hardware store, get another one, and then I had to fiddle with this today, and I almost dropped it twice.
Wow.
Yeah.
But now I have all this room. It feels so nice.
Yeah. Talking about desk space, I cleared off my desk. It's like I have room now. Holy crap! I can actually move my mouse. Wow.
Why haven't you put on your desk? That sounds like a you problem.
Yes.
Arguably the best comment chain I've seen about Wrecking Ball so far. I'm so fucking excited, and I'm equally excited about the people who take the Shooty Man game too seriously to be big mad. How could Blizzard do this? This is a game with a time-traveling lesbian, a talking gorilla, and a robot monk. Please tell me more about the deep lore.
Wait.
I mean,
Wait. What?
You're not
Whoa.
wrong.
Oh, the time traveling. Oh, okay. All right. It took me a second there.
And the
I
great
mean, honestly,
thing
that
is
tagline alone is already interesting.
Right?
and I mean, the great thing is that because this is Blizzard, every single one of those people actually does have lore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no throwaway characters in any of this, and it's amazing because they're all linked. Like, okay,
Yeah, they do a very good job on that.
Roadhog and
Junkrat.
Junkrat, they just want to go out and have fun. I don't think anyone can control them to see what they're gonna do. But like,
I kind of want a third character for that duo now, because it's kind of like it's been the both of them doing criminal enterprises. Like, can we get a trio now and make it awesome?
oh, and they did make it a point that Wrecking Ball is not a junker. He just landed outside of Junkertown, and he became the arena champion because he modified his escape craft to the giant
Hamster
mech,
ball.
to the hamster. Yeah, he modified his hamster ball from a re-entry vehicle to a battle mech. The first time I saw him, I was thinking about the rolling battle mechs from Star Wars.
Yeah. Oh,
Or
the destroyer droids.
Yes.
The droidica.
Or you could just go for the Omni Droid.
That's also true. I actually, the first time I saw the trailer, I was thinking of the Code Lyoko ball monsters that could roll to open up and fire like a cannon.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Code Lyoko.
Oh, someone else that has seen
Foreheads.
Code Lyoko.
Foreheads everywhere.
I only bring this up because I was talking to Dale on before the pre-show even about another French animation.
No, we're talking about this now. I know I put it in my show notes, but I just because I wanted to put it not in my show notes, in my bit. I mean, I do show notes, so you can argue. But I put it in my G3 bit because we need to talk about this amazing Sailor Moon, like rip-off, Disney-fied rip-off that again is French. Like, and it's great. It involves cats and masks and totally not lesbian moments.
Wait,
Almost lesbian moments.
wait. Aren't Jazz's kids into this show?
I don't know. Are they? They might be.
I know I've seen the boat kids watching it.
Yeah.
But I mean, is it a ripoff? French ripoff?
Oh no, it really is.
Really?
It really is. It's complete.
It really is.
Rip-off.
Female protagonist who must keep her identity secret, goes through a transformation sequence every episode, and has a parallel male protagonist lead who also must keep their identity secret and are also in an estranged love square.
Did
I mention it's also French?
Does she have a familiar animal? An animal that's
Yes,
her familiar.
Her familiar lets her transform.
And it's just familiar.
It's like
I'm
this-
watching it. I'm watching it after throughout the.
Okay, it's called.
I have
Was it Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir?
Yes. Amazing. And season 1's on Netflix, and there's what, 2 seasons?
There's two. The second season's airing. They put the first 12 episodes of season 2 into Netflix because of a agreement with Netflix and Disney. But they're still releasing season 2. So right now in France, they aired episode 16 2 weeks ago.
So
and they're taking a short break, and then they're doing a trilogy episode arc starting at the end of August.
How did you find this?
Internet.
Oh, okay. So the story behind that is even better.
Right. So there's the Jacky Discovery train that leaves all stations.
So first of all, I'm one of these people who enjoys watching like videos from shippers. So like I watched the Snowberry shipper videos on YouTube just for the hilarity of it. And somewhere down my long terrible YouTube binge, I somehow stumbled onto a episode that was just on like the recommendeds that said Miraculous Ladybug reaction video, and I'm like, okay, let's just watch this. And I was mostly laughing at the reaction, but as I was watching the reaction and watching the show, I was like, I was like, wow, this is a really big Sailor Moon ripoff. I can easily tell. Let me just go and watch like some episodes. So I watched the first season, which is hard to watch the first 3 episodes because it's very cookie cutter. But then as they start adding in more layers, you're like, okay, this is just literally a Sailor Moon ripoff, but Disney.
I love Sailor Moon. Like, love Sailor Moon. Like, it was
in season 2 they just started adding in extra characters, and I'm just like, this is so Sailor Moon. I don't even know where to start. It's like, oh, everyone has an accessory that lets them transform.
Wait, do they keep adding female leads?
It's actually not female leads. It's still the singular one, but they've been adding some more. What it is they introduced the entire supporting cast like since the beginning, and what they did is they're incorporating new powers and new items now in the second season, because in the second season it was teased that we're getting 3 new heroes and then 1 additional supervillain to be revealed. And then so it's just like this large entourage in the promo, and then the other promo in the intro reveals that there's more items, and so everyone just like lost their minds, and we're just like, oh god, how big is this show gonna get?
Right.
So these are
I love that.
these are adults talking about this show, right?
No, I'm okay with this. Have you got a problem? Also, in the pre-show, I mentioned the fact that I listened to the Mumbo Number 5 version that Bob the Builder did. Don't shame me.
No, I'm not shaming. No.
Don't at me, bro.
You know they can't show Bob the Builder in Japan
What?
What?
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
because he only has 3 fingers.
Huh.
In Japan, if you are a member of the criminal underground, the Yakuza, and you do something that is against their core tenets, you get a digit of a finger chopped off. So someone who is completely missing a finger, like Bob, would be a horrible, horrible person. And when they tried to test demo it in Japan, the little kids just kept going, Yakuza, Yakuza.
Does that mean they can't show The Simpsons either?
Yeah, I was about to say. How do they get around The Simpsons?
Or is it because it's a show for adults that they get the art style difference?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. I just thought that was a funny little anecdote.
Huh. I know we've gotten far off topic, but I'm glad we did to learn that fun fact. The Geek IO show is very informative. We learned Bob the Builder facts.
They're very important facts.
Did we fix this show? Also, did I mention that show was French?
Wait, Bob the Builder's
We
French?
heard you.
Wait.
Bob the Builder's French?
No, the
No, he's play.
but I want to picture that now. We fix it. Italian.
Wow. Wait,
Uh,
how did you go trying to do a French and you went Italian?
It's called My Wednesday Nights. Have you been on to anything else, Jacky?
Typed out, that actually almost looks like a Harry Potter spell.
Yeah, it really does.
What would it do? Tell me what that spell would do.
Yeah, what would that spell do?
It definitely would be a conjuring an ethereal hammer that just starts fixing things like Wreck-It Ralph.
Yes, but
Fix
it,
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 Wreck-It
Doesn't
Ralph
break
style.
anything. It just fixes it and just reassembles it into its perfect original form.
But does it
but
sing
it has
at the same time?
it comes with sound effects that are just ever so slightly racist.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
ever so slightly.
Ever so about a foot worth of racism.
God.
Oh my god, Jacky, have you been up to anything else before I literally get not permission to enter the States in a month?
Let me see. Other than that show is just it's literally like a big Sailor Moon ripoff or homage to it, I guess. They did hint at it, but apparently there was another version of it, and they tested it and it didn't test well, and so that's why they went to the all for everyone Disney version, and I'm just like, why? The test version for the teen rating one looked better, and it actually seemed better. But they were like, oh, but the male lead is just so aloof and really just distant and shadowy. And I'm like, it's a teen drama. What do you expect? Have you heard of angst?
Right? It's angsty and French.
Okay. I mean that's actually pretty synonymous.
In today's episode of Carrie Mishears Things, instead of have you heard of angst, I heard have you heard of eggs?
Have you heard of eggs? What are eggs? And how do they work? You could listen to the show live Thursdays, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Jesus Christ.
Hello.
Oh boy.
All right, I think I'm done.
Who's going next?
You get to choose, Jacky.
Huh?
You get to choose.
Who goes
Oh,
next?
I get to choose. Gary.
Yay!
So, we have been having a scurry funging storm in the robot house, which, if you don't know what that word is, because I totally follow weird ass vocabulary pages on Facebook.
I was about to say, what? Are we having another angst moment?
No, scurry funging is, I'll type it in the chat. It
Like a
is
sponge
a
back.
storm of last minute cleaning when guests are about to arrive.
Oh. So what I
Because-
did about a week and a half ago when the boats were
Yes,
coming.
that is called scurry funging, and we are having a quarrelsome rhino and a quarrelsome kiwi, aka Maz, come to the robot house for like a week, and everything is still up in the air because we still don't have a floor in the living room. Well, we have half the floor. And we were gonna get that all cleaned up when the floor got in, but surprise, it's still on back order. So
God.
it's getting installed the day after Quarrelsome Rhino leaves.
That sucks.
Yeah, so we're cleaning everything up, getting everything all fancified and pretty and nice for our company that's coming, and we're gonna have a big old 4th of July barbecue, set off some illegal to sell but not to use in our county fireworks.
Okay.
That's important.
That's
Yeah,
a
it is
very important disclaimer. Hey, note to
it's
editor, enter in that disclaimer right
It's
here.
illegal to sell the good stuff in Pinellas County, but it's a half-hour drive into Hillsborough where it is a-okay. I also started
Weird.
Welcome to America, Dale.
And I'm not even there yet.
They sell
I also
TNT
started-
without a license.
Yeah, you just have to sign a form saying you're a farmer.
Which I have
I'm,
plenty of flannel back there. I can prove it.
I'm not joking. You have to sign a
Really?
Florida Department of Agriculture waiver in order to buy fireworks.
You do.
Um,
So dumb.
You also have to not tell everybody that you're also legally creating fireworks too.
Which we're not. We're not creating the fireworks. Also, did I mention that Sailor Moon ripoff was French? Anyway, moving on. That's our segue for the day.
So yeah, we are having this gigantic barbecue. I'm going to make some bison burgers. Also going to experiment with vegetarian-friendly cooking, which I have never done before.
Sorry, sidebar. Corson Rhino asks, does Stardew Valley farmers count?
They have cherry
Bison
bombs.
burgers?
Well, I mean, you're going to be having them, Rhino, I'm guessing. So yeah, we have a combination grill smoker, so we have all kinds of fun with that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Get it.
I'm telling you, Dale, just email Disney, tell them you're coming like now, and you can have a spot on the comfy
now,
couch.
like literally after this stream, you must be booking at that moment.
I do need to go to Sydney.
I mean,
Okay,
it's
well,
only 36 hours to get here, right?
only 36 hours and like $1,800. I'll be fine.
That's fine.
Fine. Patreon.com/geekio.
So I also started watching the new Queer Eye. Kind of teared up a little bit that first episode with the sweet southern sassy black lady and having a sermon at her church about how they should love these gay men who came in and opened their lives to them was really awesome.
That first episode is just, I think, one of the best moments on TV. Is the argument still out that Netflix doesn't count as traditional TV, which is a whole bunch
I mean,
of
most of the
malarkey,
stuff on Netflix is better than traditional TV right now, so...
right?
Yeah.
So, but no, that first episode, just that whole thing, I think I went through like half a box of moist Kleenex tissues.
Yeah, and coming from someone, obviously, because I am not LGBT, I have not been through those struggles, but I have been through the journey of reconciling my faith with, hey, maybe I should not be a dick, and maybe we are all born this way, and we should just love each other and not be an asshole.
Don't be a
So-
yeah.
It was to see that journey reflected, and then to also, obviously, more importantly, see what LGBT people go through from people who are like how I used to be was really special. And I apologize for having used to be that way.
I could literally spend like the next 2.5 hours on this conversation, but I think the one thing I will say is I think the more impactful thing for me, being a person that was brought up with religion being a part of my early childhood, the more impactful thing was Bobby refusing to go into the church.
Yeah.
Probably the more impactful thing to me, where it was kind of he wasn't willing to let that part of that aspect go, which I can fully understand, but I think that and the preachy bit, what's that called again? The
Sermon.
The sermon. Diatribe. Wow, where did that come from? Wow. I mean, so like for me, I think Bobby not going to the church is probably more impactful for me because that's kind of where I stand at the moment, a little bit. Not gonna lie. So it's still one of those impactful things, but just that whole season is filled with adventures, and I think I'm not going to spoil it for you, Carrie, but episode 5, I think tops that because there's a really real moment in that episode. That's all I'll say.
And what I love about these guys is they're setting out to share love with the world, right? They want to help everyone that they come in contact with. They want to teach them about LGBT people and know they're not just this random other, they're actual human beings with actual feelings. And they want to teach people that, but they're also going into it wanting to learn about the people they're interacting with.
Right.
And that makes something really special.
There's something humbling about like them realizing that they don't know every aspect, because they are only one aspect of the group. And the thing that I quite like about the 5 of them individually is the fact that they're more than willing to admit that they don't understand everyone in the group, and that's kind of okay as long as you're willing to educate yourself.
Exactly. And that's the thing and that's what they said at the end of the first episode, just listen to each other.
Right.
The willingness to learn is stronger than willful ignorance.
Amen. Amen.
And so that was cool. I feel like everybody should watch that show because it just fills your heart with joy and this light, and it makes you want to just go give somebody a hug. And you also do legitimately learn about a lot of different people.
Right. And the fact that that episode was filmed in Gay was also good.
Yes, that was amazing.
Gay, Georgia. And they did, I don't know if you saw this, but on Netflix's YouTube channel, they did a special episode when they were out doing the media junkets out here in Australia. They went to Yas.
Because of course they did.
Because of course they did. In this regional town of New South Wales, they decided to go to Yas. Alrighty.
Josh, since we both put down getting ready for company.
Company's coming. Company is coming. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Haven't seen the cabbage in a couple of years now. The egg.
Mm.
But yeah, super excited for company to be coming next week. I actually have the entire week off.
Oh.
What?
I submitted the request for the time off months ago, and it got approved. And I'm just sitting here looking at the schedule like,
my shifts. They're giving you all your shifts to me, I think, because I'm working 6 days this week.
They
But
must
it's
have
all
given it
paid
to
time
you
off,
'cause I'm not
so-
working next
Oh.
Nice.
yeah, all paid time off. Like, I'm not 100% sure because I don't know how the system is coded, but I may actually get paid twice for one day.
Oh, you.
Well, my pharmacy is going to be closed on the 4th of July, so I get a paid holiday for that. But I put in a request for paid time off, so I don't know if it's just going to not deduct the paid time off or give me both the paid time off and the holiday pay. I'm fine with it either way, but it's an interesting experiment.
Right. We'll see. We'll stay tuned to Josh's bank account.
Right?
Carrie's like, no.
It's just a live stream of the Mint screen.
Live stream of the mid screen. That's a good title.
Other than that, been working on a little side project for the mana pool because we're recording this Saturday, and I am excited.jpg. Yeah, outside of that, not a whole lot going on. Bit of medical not funness this week, but it will be better when it's better, so...
That's fair.
Well, long story short, I finally found out the source of my back problems, and it's the fact that my spine is curving the wrong direction.
Oh.
Yeah, it turns out being a pharmacy tech where you're leaning your head forward all the time leads to the same problems that I had because a semi hit me.
Wait, the spine's supposed to be like this, so yours is going the other way?
No, the neck is supposed to be the other way.
Oh, okay.
The neck is supposed to go like this, basically.
Yeah, so this is the
Mine's
front.
going like this.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
bad.
Ew. I mean, at least you know what the problem is now. So that's a start.
Yeah. good start at the very least, but it was not a fun thing to find out because this is all stemming from an injury from when I was like 6 years old. So
Well, I mean, you both
it's
of you
been a
go
long
to
time coming.
both of you go to the chiropractor like regularly, right?
I
Yep.
used to, but then the chiropractor I was seeing left the practice, and the guy who replaced her is not my cup of tea. Far too aggressive with the treatments, and so I wouldn't leave feeling good like I did with dear Dr. Martin. So then I started going to the specialist that Dr. Martin referred Carrie to for her accident-induced problem, and yeah, now I'm going to be getting treated for that, and hopefully, not need a wheelchair in 10 years.
Yeah, this woman is one of the leading cervicocranial specialists in the world. She created a new MRI thing with a neuroradiologist. She has hundreds and hundreds of case studies. She's a member of the Florida board and all this stuff. And she is also basically Dr. Mom.
Dr. Mom.
She takes no shit from anybody, but it's also very obvious that she loves every single one of her patients.
Right.
Nice.
She's
And
extremely sweet.
Oh.
And she has Ed the Head.
Yes.
Ed the Head is a bowling ball on a stick. Well, it's a prop for showcasing just what your spine puts up with, basically.
Oh.
Because an adult head my size is about 16 pounds.
Ooh.
And that's a lot of weight to try and balance on something like this.
Oof.
Yeah, and basically the way she does it is it's upper cervical manipulation, and so what they're doing is instead of cracking the spots that you're hurting, they measure the exact amount of degrees that you're out of alignment and where, and then they slowly and gently manipulate your atlas back into place to put your head back on straight so that the whole spine will actually
Line
straighten
back up.
itself.
Naturally adjust, yeah.
And then they pair that with therapeutic massage that's provided by a massage therapist on site to loosen up your muscles out of spasm so you actually hold the adjustment.
Nice.
I might invest in chiropractic. The only thing is that we don't have any public chiropractors. That's a good thing, I know, but chiropractor is very expensive.
Usually, like the first visit's usually expensive because they got to take X-rays and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those will be costly.
Though the chiropractor that I go to every now and then whenever my back gets out of whack, the first time he did X-rays, I glowed in the dark for about 2 weeks.
I bring you love. Oh, he brings us love. Kill it!
Ours had a weird clamp that goes on your head. That was fun.
Oh,
Oof.
are you talking about the head cage?
Yeah,
Head
that holds your
cage.
head in place so they can measure.
Oh, I don't know because it's like I've seen you like the what they do to accident like neck injuries where they actually like fasten your head where you can't turn.
Yeah, no, this was just a little thing that goes on over your ears while they're taking the X-ray
Oh,
because
okay,
they need to measure how far out of alignment your head is, and so in order for them to do that accurately, you can't just be sitting there going like that.
Okay.
Bobblehead, yeah.
Yeah.
Bobblehead, yeah. It's like they don't do the cone of shame like they do with the dogs.
No.
No.
But yeah, outside of that, and keep an eye on the Steam sale because Steam trying to drain our wallets every summer.
Well, the nice thing about the new way that they do Steam sales is that there's no more flash sales.
Yep, it's just all there.
Yeah.
Which is good. I like that, by the way. They don't just like pew pew.
Instead of like doing the whole flow chart.
I do like the little mini game thing that they did this year. It's real cute, and the fact that you're quote unquote entered in a chance to win a game by doing it, like that's a neat little touch. That's a nice incentive,
Yeah.
and it's a fun little screen clicker kind of game to blow some time off when you're not really doing anything else important on the computer. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since we've been trying to get the house sorted out, finally starting to get some of the the army realigned. Shelves are finally starting to get back in their proper order of being gloriously laden with robots.
As they are so designed for.
Shelves are made to hold mecha.
Those shelves were
but yeah,
beholden.
that is about it for me.
Nice. Who's going next?
I think that leaves us with you and Raul. So, Fight for My Love.
Robots are the
I mean,
greatest. Dinobot is the
Dino
Dinobot is the greatest bot.
Dinobot here.
Actually, we can do that. No, we're not going to say exactly what we've been doing at the same time.
Death of Dinobot is the greatest episode ever.
Death of Dinobot was damn fine TV, thank you.
Right.
Him quoting Hamlet.
Just
Before
Dinobot
Hamlet.
in general was a beautifully designed character for a kids TV show with questionable CG.
Okay, for the time it was good CG.
Oh no, for the time it was mind blowing, but looking back at it now, it's like, wow, I was actually impressed by this.
Right.
It's like, wow, this is like the stuff that they teach like year 1 in CGI school. And this is before you render out into 4K and all this. This is like what you work on.
These are unfinished models, right? They have to be unfinished. The textures aren't loading properly.
The textures are right.
It's like, no, it's already done rendering.
Already done rendering.
Oh.
Before you even started rendering.
Oh.
How long did that take to render? Oh, it only took about like 2 days
3
to render.
weeks.
Yeah.
3.5 hours. Yeah, 3.5 months.
Oh, talk about rendering. I remember watching a featurette on I think the first Transformers movie about that they tried to render all of Megatron and it caught one of their computers on fire.
I believe it. I believe it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Touch.
Well, yeah, because if you look at Megatron, his head, all that's rendered, all the moving parts that he has on there, they have to use a supercomputer just to render him completely.
No, really, you can say what you've been up to. Mine's super quick, so.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, mine's quick too. So, as Josh said, the Steam Summer Sale is out to get the wallets.
They're coming for your wallets.
I picked up Ghost Recon Wildlands, Tom Clancy game. I needed a tactical shooter, something just to relax at the end of the day. And yeah, you can go like full on assault, but it's kind of recommended you go sneaky, stabby, stabby.
That's how I dance, by the way. That's how I dance.
Wait, what's this? Oh,
Oh,
Jousting.
Row, my dear. I've got an educational lesson for you.
I don't want this lesson. No.
It's very hands-on.
Abort lesson.
You could say it's a touching experience.
So yeah, there's Wildlands, which you're in the Bolivian jungle. So I'm playing it on normal because I don't want to be murdered every 5 feet.
Aw.
Wise choice.
Yeah.
Aw.
But yeah, I mean, it's about the Colombian drug cartels, all that. But like, what got me is that they made The Division like about a month before this came out, and this game is just so much better. Because like in The Division, you can unload an entire clip into someone, and they're still alive. In this one, you put in one shot, they're more or less dead, having gotten up to the point where you gotta like get the weapons. They made The Division like an RPG, like the World of Warcraft RPG. They made Wildlands like an actual shooter. So that's kind of like what turned me off of of the division. But yeah, Wirelands is good so far. I finished the first. It's kind of got like a branching quest system, kind of like most quest systems. Like you got to defeat the underbosses, then you take out the main boss for the area, and the map is huge. You got helicopters, you got planes, you can just, and it's kind of like GTA in the jungle. Yeah. It's a huge open world. Yeah, it's got an interesting story, gameplay. And also, last week I picked up the new Alexa Cube. Alexa TV Cube. It's pretty much Alexa Echo.
But it's a cube.
No, yeah, it's a
just go
cube.
off?
No. Well, no, because I had to
Also,
change.
now you've activated the Amazon product named A.
Yeah. So
Everyone's
what it is, it's pretty much Fire TV bundled in with an Echo.
See? There you go.
Okay.
But
But the great thing is that it's got an IR blaster built into it, so it can turn on your TV, your soundbar, your satellite box.
Ooh.
It comes with an IR extender, so it's just a wire with the IR transmitter, and you can just have it turn everything on for you, just
That's
by
pretty
going
cool.
like a tune to it. Also, it works with Hulu Live, so you can just tell it tune to CNN, and it'll get you right to CNN.
Well,
Random
listen. Go on.
Go for it.
Random tangent. I wonder how many people have changed the trigger word of their Google Homes or their Alexas or whatever to just be computer.
Yeah, that's one of them. It's either it's computer, Amazon, Alexa,
The Amazon product named A.
and then Echo. Well, the thing is that because I have a dot in the room, and the living room's like right there, so I had to change one to A and one to E.
But have you gotten them to talk to each other yet?
No, not yet.
Well, once they do, they'll become sentient. Don't worry.
And your house will
Then
lift
they'll do
around and they'll
Then
go
they start the laughter.
yes, the creepy laughter in stereo.
Soon? No, not
In
tonight.
stereo surround sound. Can you imagine the laughter in 8.1?
Surround sound.
Yeah.
Or no, one of them is doing the thing where it reads off random cemeteries nearby, and the other one is laughing.
Ugh.
Yes. Or the obituary, whichever comes first.
But
We were there.
Amazon introduced a couple months ago routines where you can actually plan out all your you can have it turn on the lights, start playing your flash briefing, play a playlist for your Metallica playlist or something in the morning, and it can also have it like, I'm home, and it'll automatically like turn the light on, turn your TV on, turn on your news, change it. They haven't added like channels yet, but you can actually add your own custom word to the. You have to say the trigger word and then your custom phrase.
Also, how many? We were talking about names before, but how many of those have changed their Amazon product to say to honey, so they could literally say the phrase "Honey, I'm home"?
I don't think you can.
Honey, where's my super suit?
Why do you
Honey.
need your super suit?
I'm
It's
sorry.
for the greater good.
Did you say toilet paper?
I'm your wife. I am the greatest good you are ever gonna get. The city is in danger. My evening is in danger.
I love that.
Okay,
I love that part of the movie.
Question: is she included in the second one?
I mean,
Yes.
yes.
As much as she was in the first one.
Yes, that's what I want to know.
Yes, I can't
She's
wait.
just
Yeah.
the disembodied voice of Frozo, of Frozo's wife. Do we ever find out what his name
Her
is?
name is Honey.
Do we ever know what? in Frozo's real name is?
We don't.
Lucius.
Lucius, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We learn both of their first names in Incredibles 1 because they address him as Lucius when he's in his civilian form, and as he is leaving, Helen says, "Say hi to Honey for me."
Ah. I wonder if she was a superhero too.
I mean,
Oh
doesn't
wait,
sound like it.
No.
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 Honey from Big Hero 6 traveled back in time.
Oh.
Oh.
And became a sassy black woman.
Oh, sorry.
I mean,
I can believe
she
it.
does crazy shit sometimes.
Right?
Time traveling does things to you.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
All right. What else have you been up to, Dale?
Well, everything that's already been talked about, including weird French Sailor Moon reforms. I'm so watching that. Thank you, Jacky, for that. You've changed my life.
If you want, I'll hang out with you and watch it, Dale. It's entertaining.
Okay,
Oh,
so you'll watch
yeah.
that, but you
Live
haven't watched Magical Girl Ore yet.
I mean, I don't have priorities in my life. I mean, if
So,
you were
okay.
hanging out with me watching
This is how we do it.
Sorry. That timing. That timing.
I'm not sure if that was inappropriate or perfectly appropriate.
Right!
Both. See, what we do is when you're all settled into Vista Way, we just go over and have a slumber party where we watch weird French anime Sailor Moon ripoff and Magical Girl Ore.
Right, and I could wear my unicorn slippers. It'll be great.
So do you know where you? Well, we won't talk about it on air.
I don't know where I'm placed yet. They do that about 2 weeks out.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's Vista Way. So yeah, finished off the new Queer Eye season, which is amazing. Amazing. Talk about it all day, but I won't. And I had some visitors here last week. It was amazing. They're not my stories to tell, but apparently CJ has a very popular demographic that magnetized to him whilst out here. That's all I'll say on that point.
Oh man.
CJ and I think on the last night here, we went and got Chinese from the place across the street, and we literally did a 20-minute stand-up routine for each other. Like, that is just, it's the best thing to hang out with those guys in real life. They're just amazing people. For no one. And we got back to the house and we're like middle of conversation. We walked in and Rachel's just like, what is happening? There may or may not be a new character on this show come next week.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
And that character may or may not be animal based. The water buffalo may or may not get a new friend. Wait until CJ does the voice, because I can't really do the voice that much justice. But
Oh.
It was.
Are you boat tugging, Dale?
I am boat tugging so hard right now. It's worth the hype. I think it's worth the hype anyway.
Okay.
But an amazing trip. We did all the amazing adventures. We were going to have a rest day, but didn't end up having a rest day. Like, there was just so much to do because it was perfect weather when they were here. So we're just going to go outside.
I saw how excited CJ got when he got to pet the kangaroo.
He was so, oh my God, he's like a child. And like, it was amazing because that kangaroo, I've got a spidery sense syndrome. So if I detect someone following me when I don't know that they're following me, I'll just like, someone's following me. And then I'm like, oh, it's a little baby kangaroo. And it's hopping up to that. And CJ's just like, what are you on now? Oh my God, it is too. And pet the little kangaroo. And we got to see a kangaroo with a Joey in its pouch, which is amazing.
Aww.
Yeah. We couldn't get photos of it because the mother was, it's a mother, and mothers are super protected. They're babies. Hi, Mum, if you're watching. So that's about it. Again, the boats will have all of the amazing stories. I just wanted to tease those two things for next week because they're amazing. And so many delicious snacks. I think we OD'd on snacks. And that's all I will say on that one. That's about it for me, I think. That's about it. So we're going to take a quick break, and on the other side, I have a little bit of a game. It's not a big game, but it's enough to fill space.
About a foot of space.
About a foot's worth of space, which is what we need to fill out the show. In the meantime, though, we're going to podcast listeners are going to hear some words from our sponsors before Professor Shy Guy comes in and rocks the house in a pre-recorded format. We're going to listen to his cover of "This Is How We Do It," featuring Cy Fried off the 2000 album "Rhythms and Beliefs." I don't know the year on it. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it. La 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 la. Ra la 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 la. This is how we do it. La ra ra ra. This is how we do it. It's Friday night and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my Game Boy and I turn it up. Designated driver, take the keys to my truck. Hit the shore cause I'm faded. Honey's in the streets, say Professor, yo, we made it. It feels so good in my hood tonight. The summertime skirts and the guys at night. All the gangbangers forgot about the drive-by. You gotta get your groove on before you go get paid. So tip up your cup and throw your hands up and let me hear the party say, I'm kinda buzzed and it's all because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. Let's flip the track, bring the old school back. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. All hands are in the air. And we were from here to there. If you're an OG Mac or a wannabe player, you see the hood's been good to me ever since I was a lowercase G. But now I'm a big G. The girls see I got the money, $101 bills, y'all. If you were from where I'm from, then you would know that I gotta get mine in a big black truck, and you can get yours in a 6'4". Whatever it is, the party's underway. So tip up your cup and throw your hands up and let me hear the party say, I'm kinda buzzed and it's all because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. Let's flip the track, bring the old school back. This is how we do it. I'm kinda buzzed, it's all because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. Nobody does. With Jacky and Sci-Fi, all my homies, I never come back on an old school track.
Once upon a time in 94, Dr. Bird made no money and life she was slow. All the 7-6 in his stood, and people thought the music that he made was good. And if the pop star Shy Guy was his name, came up the side ride, this is what he'd say. You and OG are gonna make some cash, sell a million records and we'll make it a dash.
Like nobody does. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. I'll never come back on an old school track. Oh, she's got the flavor. Shaggy does it like nobody does. Play you one, play you two. Let's flip the track in the old school back.
Indeed, that was Professor Shy Guy featuring the show notes, featuring Cy Fried with their version of "This Is How We Do It" from their from Professor Shy Guy's album Rhythm and Blues. Welcome back.
Why, thank you. It's good to be here.
It's good to be here. I just thought about this during the break. That's the perfect song for this jacket, right? That's the perfect swag song for this
This is
jacket.
how we do it.
This is how we do it. I'll pull down the whatever this bit of the jacket's called. That's a fantastic visual representation for the audio listeners. Fill in the blanks. It's time for
audio podcast.
Oh, Geek Out!
that we referenced earlier. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
Is that the fireworks ordering form? Or the ordering catalog?
The ordering catalog.
What?
This is great. That's all right. Technically, we're not ordering it right now because it's on a pamphlet. We have to.
So, sorry, Dale. Sorry, Dale. We're going to have to go straight to the end of the show.
No, because I'm the host.
Oh, okay.
Oh, again. I don't think No, we didn't do a game last time Jacky was here.
I don't know. I have to think back now.
I know. It was
No,
a
we,
while.
we talked about your projects.
Your projects.
Oh, my projects?
Yes.
That was last
Me?
time.
Yeah, that was
I
last
don't know.
time.
Me? I work on stuff? What? Revolutionary concept.
Yeah, I know. God forbid I work on stuff nonstop.
Oh my god, that did not what I meant.
Come on, you don't do anything, Jacky. You
Yeah,
run a
I know,
blog.
yeah.
That's not work.
Yeah, and you know, I just write a somewhat best-selling, you know, D&D supplement that just sold past the 500 copies benchmark the other day.
Brag on it.
Right.
Brag some more, please.
Yeah, and
Humble
it's
brag.
not like I have like press badge to, you know, Gen Con and, you know, and everything like that.
God.
I bet you type on your blog while eating avocado toast. Hashtag millennials.
Hashtag millennials. Hashtag hipster jokes.
You avocado toast has a quailing on it. How do you know?
And you can't afford to buy a house now because that's what Australian politicians say. Eat avocado toast, you cannot afford a house. What we can afford is a game. I have a game. If you've got
Daily double.
Daily double! I like that so much. Air conversations that probably shouldn't be on the air. So no real rhyme or reason to this game. This is just a fun little idea I had in my sleep. Which, God, that's a sometimes. The look on Jacky's face right now.
I was like, this could have gone a lot of ways.
No, it's not a French Sailor Moon. Which French Sailor Moon ripoff is this? Whilst a good game has limited source material. The basic concept, so the title of it is, Jesus, Dale, talk. List Me Up, Baby, is what the name of the game is. And the aim of the game is that I will read out a list of 10 items, so song, titles and artists, news events, movies, games, that are all from one particular year. And your job is to buzz in if you know the year that connects them all together. If you buzz in before the full list is read, you'll be out for that round, and I will continue reading the list for the rest of the people remaining. Jacky, you can buzz in with your name.
Okay.
Or Mage, or Jacky's fine. Either one. Buzzer of choice. Do we want to do a quick buzzer check? Let's do a quick buzzer check, because this was so fun last time I did this.
Raul.
Raul?
CJ. Wait, shit!
Parallel universe confirmed!
We've been outed!
Oh, no! I'm waiting for CJ to bust through the door because he said he might have been on the show, so I've been on the edge of my seat for the whole episode, waiting to see if he's surprised. jumps in.
Just creep up behind my chair.
Jump out of the filing cabinet. I had 3 other drawers. So that's the aim of the game. It's a fun little concept. So we'll see how this goes. All right. So here is your first list. Return to Oz. Pale Rider. The Breakfast Club. Clue. Teen Wolf. Come and See. Just One of the Guys. National Lampoon's European Vacation. Rocky 4. And Back to the Future.
Roll.
Brown.
1985.
That is correct. It is 1985.
Oh, the only reason I got that was the Back to the Future one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Back to the Future was 85.
Yeah, well, no, because the movie in the time it starts in 1985 and then it goes back to 1955.
Yes.
And then it goes back to 1785.
For some reason, because they needed dramatic effects.
Forward into the far future
of 2015.
I know.
With hoverboards.
Where's our hoverboards? God damn it! We need our hoverboards in our life.
We got them. They just burst into flames.
Talk to Mattel.
Talk to Elon Musk because he can give us, flamethrowers. He might as well just give us the hoverboards.
Exactly. Oh. Illuminati confirmed. All right. There you go. Rao gets a point. Rao's first on the board. All right. Here's your second list. Oh, hang on. I forgot to I forget that I have sounders now, right? I forget that I have sounders that are right here. That's correct.
Nice.
Well worth it, right? Well worth the wait.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. List 2.
Very happy bloop.
It's a very happy bloop. We all love happy bloops.
As opposed to unhappy ones.
Sad bloops. Hang on. I think I have one of them somewhere. Because this is well worth it. That's a sad bloop.
That sounds like from a video game.
It
probably is. Yeah.
It was on royaltyfreesoundbits.org.mk4. All right.
Which means it was used in at least 85 games.
Right. That no one's ever heard of.
Yes.
All right. List 2. Smooth by Santana featuring Rob Thomas. All Star by Smash Mouth. No Scrubs by TLC. Every Morning by Sugar Ray. Livin' La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin. I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys. Mumbo Number 5, in parentheses, A Little Bit Of, by Lou Bega. Genie in a Bottle by Christina Aguilera. All the Small Things by Blink-182. And Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain.
Beautiful, Dale.
Carrie.
1999?
It is 1999.
Oh.
Well done.
I was thinking 98. That was good.
Yeah, I was thinking 98 as well because, like, my mentor is like, okay, is this early 90s or late 90s? Because early 90s is still trying to shake off the 80s.
Yeah, no, because the TLC No Scrubs I knew was late 90s, but I couldn't remember if it was 98 or 99.
Right?
I was a gigantic Backstreet Boys fangirl in middle school.
That's how you reference time.
Exactly. Whether you're a fan.
Well, like,
That's how I remember.
Yeah, like I remember my friends introducing me to Blink-182. I remember listening to Smooth in the car on the way to school because Santana's an artist that my mom and I both liked.
Right. And I like looking back on it, looking at the top list, the top songs for 1999. Smooth actually didn't chart that high, surprisingly.
No.
So
it was really popular like a little bit later, I think.
I think so. It's one of those things where the year-end list, because it cuts off in November for some reason, like if you debut a song later in the year, it doesn't get big until that next year.
Yeah, like I remember in 2000, 2001, that song was everywhere on our local radio stations.
Right? It's the Despacito of the year 2000. No, wait. How's that? No. However that works.
That song is over now, right?
Yeah, considering we're still pushing Shape of You by Ed Sheeran on terrestrial radio still, that song is well past its expiration date. Okay. List 3. Here we go. Ends on buzzers. Man, I wanted to say that. Silver Linings Playbook. Argo. Looper. Django Unchained. Brave. The Dark Knight Rises. Skyfall. The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey.
The quest for more money.
The quest for even more money. Number 9 was Magic Mike. And number 10 is The Avengers.
Carrie.
Carrie.
2012.
It is 2012.
Damn it.
Well done.
I was a...
I was already leaning towards there.
The night before I flew to Ohio to drive down here with Josh, my friend and I went to see the midnight premiere of Brave.
There you go. I forgot to give you a thing. Yeah, the Brave was 2012, and the OG Avengers was 2012 too.
I was about to say 2008, but that was the one with the first Iron Man.
Yeah, I got that little mixed up too.
There you go. All right. List 4. GoldenEye 007.
The movie or the video?
That matters.
Star Fox 64.
Wow.
Oh.
Diddy Kong Racing. Fallout. Final Fantasy VII. Age of Empires. Yoshi's Story. Need for Speed 2. Quake 2. And Ghost in the Shell.
Raul.
Raul.
I want to say 95.
95 is incorrect.
Jacky.
Jacky.
1998.
98 is incorrect.
Okay, that's it.
Josh.
Josh.
97.
97 is correct.
Oh, I was in the wrong.
That was my other choice. Good
I was
one.
in the wrong half. Well, I was right in the middle.
You're right in the middle.
I thought Final Fantasy was like 93. I thought it was early 90s.
No.
Not 7.
Not 7. It was definitely late 90s. The thing that was catching me was Age of Empires because I played the living daylights out of that game.
I know, and I can't believe that is so old.
I know.
Yeah.
The thing is, I played the second Age of Empires, and then I played the first one.
The first one.
I still have the old CDs with the serial codes for the original Age of Empires.
Jesus. Wow.
The 4-disc installation.
Oh, like the Sims 2 or whatever was like the 9-disc installation. Please insert disc 2.
Yep.
Oh, installation has been corrupted. Please restart.
Oh, I remember that. Oh.
I remember when games were on floppy disks. Anyway, moving on.
Oh, that's.
I remember that. I'm old enough for that.
I still remember Racetrack on floppy disk.
Ooh, all right, let's move on before this show gets dark. Now go on, Carrie.
I'll say, I when I was in kindergarten, in our classroom, there was a Macintosh computer. Not an Apple computer, a Macintosh computer. And when we were good, before and after school, sometimes the teacher would let us play Oregon Trail off of a 5.5-inch floppy.
What?
Not the 3.5 inches, the 5.5-inch floppy.
No, the 5.5 real floppy.
The where the name came from.
As opposed to the fake floppy?
Well, no.
Well, a 3.5-inch floppy disk is not actually floppy; they're rigid.
True.
Yeah.
because you had the 3.5, the 5, and then the 7.
Glad Jacky appreciated that. All right, this is
I know where your mind went. That's how I knew.
Two sides of the same mind. All right. My computer is spazzing out. All right, list 5. The Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers. I should stop saying the colon part. That's annoying. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Catch Me If You Can.
Great movie.
Ice Age. Spider-Man. Lilo and Stitch. Sweet Home Alabama. Chicago.
Weird Home Alabama.
Sweet Home Alabama, not Sweat Home Alabama.
Weird Home.
Number 8. And then summer. Number 8 was Chicago. Number 9 is My Fat Greek Wedding. And Scooby-Doo, the movie.
Raul. 2004?
2004 is incorrect.
Carrie. 2003.
2003 is incorrect.
Jacky. 2005?
2005 is incorrect.
Okay.
Come on, Josh. Get it, girl.
2003.
2003. Everyone. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh.
Did Carrie say 2003?
I think Carrie did say 2003. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, we'll give you a free one on that one. Go again.
Shows you how much I was paying attention.
Have another swing at it.
2001.
2000. Everyone is incorrect. It was 2002.
I almost said that too.
Yeah, I was leaning either 2005 or 2001 or 2. I was like, God damn it.
Well, at least we were in the right almost decade, right?
You were close.
Yes, we were in the right decade. We were in the right half
in the middle,
decade.
Josh and Carrie. Right in the middle. All right, list 6. Every Breath You Take by The Police. Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. Down Under by Men at Work.
Of course, we're gonna have an Australian song on there.
Of course, we're gonna have to.
One.
We need at least one Australian reference per episode. Total
Make a
Eclipse.
Vegemite sandwich.
Exactly, and punch them in the face. Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler.
Turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely, and you never come around.
Turn around. That just turned into Geeko karaoke. Man Eater by Hall & Oates.
She's a man.
Watch out, boy,
Oh,
she'll
it's
chew
you
you
up.
up.
Alright, this episode's called Not Being Able to Be Played on YouTube. Sweet Dreams, in parentheses, are made of this by the Eurythmics. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree?
Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to disagree?
Oh.
You should have saw that coming, Raul. You should have saw that coming.
Someone clip that and send that to Felix. You're welcome. She Works Hard for the Money by Donna Summer.
So hard for the money.
So hard. Little Red Corvette by Prince.
Rest in peace, Prince.
Let's Dance by David Bowie. I just realized where I placed those two people.
Rest in peace, David Bowie.
The Safety Dance by Men Without Hats.
Rest in peace, hats.
Rest in peace, hats.
I love how the last 4 are just all rest in peace.
Donna Summer's not dead.
No, that's true.
It's just died.
No, but I think we just killed them.
Any ideas? Anyone? Please, buzz. Come on.
Carrie.
Carrie.
Okay.
1984.
1984 is incorrect.
Jacky.
Jacky.
1986.
1986 is incorrect.
Okay, then it's the other one.
Raul.
Rao.
1982.
1982 is incorrect.
Josh,
Josh.
1987.
Everyone, you are
Losers.
incorrect.
Is it 85 then?
It is 83.
Oh,
Oh.
By the way, quick tangent. Have any of you guys, other than Josh, because you're the one who showed it to me, heard the mashup between the safety dance and Through the Fire and the Flames?
no, and now I want to know about it.
But we need
It's called Through the Safety and the Dance. I will link it to you in the post show. It is one of the most glorious things I have ever heard.
Yes, that sounds
want
like
this
now. We need this in our life. All right, list 7. There's a lot of reading in this one because it's a news-based one, so it's the current events in the time one, current events in the past. Generic live show Sundays on the Geek Media Network. Buzz
It's
in when
current events upstream and current events downstream.
Maybe that's that's maybe the new show for the Generic Live name for the Generic Live show. All right. Microsoft chairman Bill Gates steps aside as chief executive and promotes company president Steve Ballmer to the position. India's population officially reaches 1 billion. Asthia Aura named India's billionth baby. Controversial US presidential election is inconclusive. The result eventually resolved by the Supreme Court. Shania Twain and Will Smith won big at the American Music Awards this year. Not this current year, but the royal year. The original Peanuts comic stopped appearing in newspapers. Gladiator, directed by Ridley Scott and starring Russell Crowe and Joaquin Phoenix. I know I said that wrong.
Joaquin.
Starring Al Pacifico, premieres in LA. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the fourth book, Jesus, fourth book in the series by J.K. Rowling is published in the UK and in the US.
Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?
The
Right.
Fookboard.
The fourth book. The fourth book. Favorite Chinese restaurant. Coldplay releases their debut album Parachutes and wins the Grammy for Best Alternative Album later.
And now theirs are golden.
Right? Not yellow though. That was a bit later on, right? The Tour de France had no winner this year as Lance Armstrong was disqualified.
Yep, he just didn't have the balls.
He had one.
Well, yeah, he didn't have balls. He just had a ball.
And the musical Cats closes on Broadway.
I mean,
Jacky.
Raul.
Jackie.
2006?
It is not 2006.
Okay.
Raul. Oh,
Carrie buzzed in technically next after Jackie.
2001.
It is not 2001.
Raul. Raul. 2004.
It is not 2004.
What?
It's an election year.
Josh.
2008.
It was the year 2000.
Right, I was
2000?
thinking 2001 was when he was inaugurated.
He was inaugurated. The election occurred the previous year, technically.
Okay, because I thought
Technically
it was...
not wrong. It's
Well,
not
no,
the future.
no. But like, I didn't want to go with 2000 because
Well, and you know that stupid hanging Chad thing went on for months afterwards.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was every day on the news for almost a year, I would say, down here.
I reckon
Oh
so.
god, it was horrendous.
And it was worse where you are, probably.
Yeah.
All right, next list. I got a couple of more here. All right, here we go. Silence of the Lambs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze.
Go ninja, go ninja,
Go ninja, go!
Toy Soldiers. I'm just gonna skip right past with that.
Vanilla Ice. Oh my god.
This is gonna sound really weird because I'm doing the colon thing. Terminator 2, Judgment Day. The Addams Family.
Do 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 do.
Do-do-do-do.
Hook.
Hook,
Point.
hook, where's Hook? Hook, hook, where's Hook?
Rufio. Rufio.
Point Break. Bugsy. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Which one?
And
Is that the one with Kevin
I think it's the Russell
Costner?
Crowe one.
and Beauty and the Beast.
Raul.
Rao.
1995?
It is not 95.
Jacky.
Jacky.
1994.
It is not 94.
Carrie,
Carrie.
93.
It is not 93.
Josh,
Josh.
92.
You guys are gonna hate me.
Is it 91?
One.
I just watched the video for this today. No, because I was watching.
Listen, man. I was 6.
Wait. Whoa,
I
wait.
wasn't born yet.
Wait. Toy Soldiers was 91?
It was 91.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I don't believe it either, but according to my sources, it was 91.
No, Toy Soldiers was not 91.
I mean,
I think you may be thinking of Small Soldiers, Raul.
Yeah, I think you are thinking of Small
movie.
Soldiers.
Also,
Good movie, but a different movie.
Right.
also, not to mention that this was the era of getting a movie on VHS and watching it 5 times a day for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Right. Because there was nothing else happening.
It's a
I mean,
tale as
I
old as
remember-
time.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, also, Land Before Time on VHS. I watched that at least to the point where the color started fading.
The tape roached.
Yeah.
All right, I got 2 more here. We're going to breeze through these because we're running a little long, but that's all right. All right, this 9. You have Portal.
It was a triumph.
and Lion Cakes. Mass Effect.
Oof.
Bioshock. Super Mario Galaxy. Assassin's Creed. Jacky.
2006.
It is not 2006.
Then it had to be.
Number 5 was Assassin's Creed. For those playing along at home, aka everyone else. Rock Band. B movie game. Halo 3. God of War. By the look on Jacky's face, he knows what it is now. And Team Fortress 2.
Raul, 2007.
Ral, it is indeed 2007.
I mixed my year up because I forgot I was playing most of those games right at the beginning of 2007. So I blurred my years together.
The reason I know is because I remember renting the orange box that had Portal on it. Because every year we would change dorms at the college, and I remember we were at the very top corner upstairs, and I'm like, yeah, that was 07.
Yep. 07, baby. All right.
Yeah.
Final one. Unless we have to go to the tie-breaking tweet, as I'm TM now that I'm going to go there. All right. List 10. The Lego Movie. Godzilla. Guardians of the Galaxy. The game or the movie? Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy. Interstellar.
555.
The Grand Budapest Hotel. The Imitation Game. American Sniper. Big Hero 6. The Fault in Our Stars. And X-Men: Days of Future Past.
Raul,
Wow.
2014.
It is not 2014.
Josh. 2015.
It is 2015. And pew, 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 we have to go to the bonus tweet. So if I sent out a little bit of tweet earlier today to give myself some self-esteem and to promote that Jacky was going to be on again. So I'm going to ask what everything in the tweet reference. So I need to pull up that tweet. That would be called "Hey Dale, get your shit together."
Can we look at the tweet?
Sure. The answer's not on the tweet, technically. So
Twitter.com/geekio.
Exactly. All right. So this is for Rao, Kerry, and Josh. Sorry, Jacky. Sorry. We still love you.
That's fine.
We still love you.
I know.
What does The Big Lebowski, Truly Madly Deeply by Savage Garden?
Good song.
That's a very good song. Banjo-Kazooie, and Bill Clinton saying, quote, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman." What year did that?
Did not have sexual relations.
With that woman?
Oh, shit.
What year ties all of those together?
Carrie. 99.
Is not 99.
Raul.
Raul.
98.
Dun, 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 dun.
1998, ladies and gentlemen. What an eclectic bunch of items to put into one category, right?
Yes, because I know it lasted for more than a year, because I think that was like his second half of the presidency.
Yeah, it was his second term.
It was his second term, yes.
Yeah, because his he got elected. He finished 96 and 1, and 98 I remember because I remember saying that to a few people for Savage Garden's Truly Madly Deeply.
Oh, what? You wait, you sung that phrase to the...
Oh, no, I sung the song. I sung the song.
I thought you meant you sung the I didn't have sexual relations with that.
No.
Tune of Truly Madly Deeply by Savage Garden.
I actually thought The Big Lebowski was an 80s movie.
Okay, someone get Dilbert on this this call.
Yeah, let's get Delvin on the line. We'll edit that in. But yes, Rockers are charging ahead. In that game, he is the victor of List Me Up, Baby, which was the most creative name I could come up with, because it's hard to name a game like this. So thank you, everyone. It was a blast. If you've got a game or a bit idea, please do send it in. show@geek-io.net. But game, bit, Al Pacifico, now Jacqueline Price, or however I pronounced it, instead of... What was her name? Joaquin Phoenix. There you go. All right. This is the part of the show that I have to now read the wrap out while stripping live on air, because that's a thing. Multitasking, kids. You should listen to the show live Thursdays, 10 p.m. Eastern. Wow, this is hard to get out of while sitting down. 7 p.m. Pacific, Fridays, 12 noon, Australian Eastern Standard Time, over at twitch.tv/GeekIO Show. Again, the email address is show@geek-io.net. All the social medias that you know and love are at Geek.io Show. And you can call us on the Geek Hotline at 727-489-4335. That's 727-489-GEEK. We have a Discord. where fun and festivities are held every single day. Keep the conversation alive once we go offline by heading over to geek-io.net/Discord, and you can support everything that we do here on the Geek IO network, including the new hit show, Food Trekkin' with R&R, over at patreon.com/geekio. Hey, Jacky, thank you for coming on. We hope you've had a blast. Fun as always.
Me. It's always a pleasure.
Tell the fine folks where they can find more of your face.
You can find me on my website, deathbymage.com, and you can also find me on Twitter at deathbymage.
Indeed. His Twitter is lit, so just saying. He says...
There might be an occasional potato reference somewhere.
Oh, wow. I love potato references,
So,
actually.
quick thing. We had a reference back, a John Goodman reference. He was in The Big Lebowski.
Oh, wow.
It all comes full circle.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Smokey,
We've had...
this ain't Nom. There are rules here. Right before he pulls out his pistol. Am I the only one?
Oh, that famous meme.
That famous meme. So good. We abused that so hard in 2010.
2010? You mean 2018? What? Speaking of rules, Ral, what do we got going on the show next week?
Oh, next week, the boats are back.
Yeah! Damn time, too.
Right. They will be talking about their Aussie shenanigans that they had with this Aussie.
Yeah, where am I? I'm up there.
Somewhere.
You're
I'm down there or up here, either way.
You're the Alice of the group.
Aww.
That's going to be...
Child die. That's not how this works.
Wait, what?
No, wait, doesn't Alice die in those movies?
Wait, no, I'm talking about the Brady Bunch.
Oh.
What Alice are you talking about?
What you talking about, Alice?
Okay, and it's going to be a post 4th of July stream, also known just a normal Wednesday for Dale.
A normal midweek crisis. Indeed, it's going to be a jam-packed show next week, you guys. Spoiler alert for next week, there's not going to be time for a Dale game. Just heads up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for...
The Summer Movie Smackdown Update.
Indeed. Wow, you guys. We've had a shake-up. We've shaked and baked. And we put it in the oven. I don't know.
And I helped.
And... yeah,
Just
we all
kidding, I
helped.
didn't.
We put on our aprons and we dirtied our hands, and the men baked something, you guys. Breaking all the rules.
Did we
ending
macerate something?
Ending their runs this week, The Incredibles 2, owned by Carrie. Entering their second week, Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom by Charles. And opening up this week, Uncle Drew, also owned by Carrie. Sicario
2, Soldado.
Sharknado 2 by Josh. And Make the Purge Great Again by me. But that has a Wednesday opening next week on the 4th of July. A major politically charged movie opens on the 4th of July, you guys, and it has the poster of Mr. T's famous hat.
They did actually push it back for that, didn't they?
No, they brought it forward for that. And like, nah, we're not releasing it on Friday now, we're releasing it on Wednesday. Surprise. It's just like, no one's surprised. No, surprise, it's an American bootleg. No, that's not a surprise. Alrighty. The standings. Raul Garza spends his 10th week at the top of the SmackDown this week.
Woo!
Jesus. With $20.8 million, Charles sneaks into second place with $15.2 million, thanks to Jurassic World. CJ slips back to third place with $10.8 million. Kerry right behind him, though, with $10.7 million.
All thanks to The Incredibles.
Right, literally, the first movie Carrie has is The Incredibles with 10.7. You might even actually get into third before the end of that run.
Possibly.
Possibly. I'm in 5th place. I still don't understand how I'm not last at 4.9 million, and Josh is in 6th place with 3.1 million.
Because I am here.
No. Yeah, are you keeping it warm for me? Is that what it is? I'm literally not going to get more than $5 million in the SmackDown. No way in hell.
But you have Crazy Rich Asians.
That's Crazy Rich Asians. Which, okay. Sidebar. I was looking up the projections for that today. It's predicted to make everything from $2 to $50 billion on its opening weekend. So,
it's a bit of a range.
Who knows where it's going to land? $2 and a Darko. That's what it's going to make.
$2 and a Daco?
$2 and a Darko. Can't make that the title again. I want it to be the title. Hey, Josh, what have we got going on?
All right. This week on the Geek.io Media Network, the Generic Live Show shows you how to stop guac and roll and talks about Toys R Us stores closing. Sad event that is.
They're closing down here too, and it's sad. It's a worldwide plague that sweeps.
It really is.
Now I made the show sad.
It's okay.
There you go. Happy beats.
Happy beats.
Happy beats. See, now we're back. There you go.
Exactly. This week on the Metapool, delving into the coastal caverns, at long last we find our intrepid band at last making palpable progress towards their goal. Will a rocky path forward prevent further exploration, or will they find another solution at hand? Spelunking and more this week on the Metapool. And, of course, we threw a few more pennies at Raoul's face last night on Liquid Handicap as he returns to 20XX and trying to get a handle on the DLC character Hawk.
Indeed. Holy mother of sweet Jesus, have we got some show titles this week?
Yeah, we do.
I take 1 week off, you guys, and now just the show titles flow. This is the part of the show where Kerry goes over to geekioshow.showbot.tv. Hey, that's the right URL. By the end of the month, I got it right. See, there you go. There's
a lot of show titles.
Right? And this is the part of the show where Kerry gets to embarrass herself quite a lot in the next 3.5 minutes.
So we have Rippling Specs, Spark Explosion 100, and it comes in a taxidermied stoat, Whiskey on the Main Stage, Grandiloquent Ostentatious Boxes.
What?
Texas Tap, You Can't Eat Off That Hand, A Boat of Confidence, International Redundant Backups, or Intercontinental, excuse me, Bang Casually Drink, Deconstructed Jokes, Dale's Unexpected Dancing, Ingredients plus Redditors equals lols, Half the Work is Already Done, Alert the Bots, I Can Actually Move My Mouse Now, That Again is French, Not Totally Lesbian Moments, Strange Love Square, did I mention it's French? The Jacky Discovery Train, Bob the Builder Facts, We Fixita, About a Foot Worth of Racism, Have You Heard of Angst? And Have You Heard of Eggs? By the way, that Sailor Moon knockoff is French. Dr. Mom, They're Coming for Your Wallets, Sneaky Sneaky Stabby Stabby, A Very Hands-On Lesson, the Amazon product named A, Professor Shy Guy featuring the show notes, Ideas I Had in My Sleep, We Got Them, They Just Burst into Flames, Happy Bloops, and Judgment Day.
Oh my
God.
So just so you know, the taxidermied stoat and the grandiloquent foxes, it won't let me vote for them because Josh voted for them. So consider those as having one more vote than they actually do.
So what was it? Taxidermy Stoat and
Grandiloquent foxes.
I voted for you on those ones.
Okay.
Oh my god. Was Grandiloquent and Ostentatious foxes in the show though?
Yes.
Was it
that
really?
That was when I was talking about the end of history, the 55% alcohol by volume beer.
No, I don't think. No, I don't think that was. It doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, like that stopped us for the last 252 episodes of show titles. Appreciate episodes. Oh my god. So we got, and it comes with a taxidermy stone, Grandiloquent Ostentatious foxes. Which I kind of like, because that's very tongue twistery. And Colon Judgment Day. Jesus. Bob the Builder facts. That was a fun fact, by the way.
You're welcome.
I did not know that.
We learned that at a panel about death spirits and shit at Otakon one year.
Oh yeah, we did. Man, I wish I remembered that guy's name because his panels were off the chain.
Aw.
It's this guy who grew up loving anime so much that he went to school and got his master's in anthropology so he could study Japanese culture. And basically picture the coolest college lecture you've ever been to that you don't have to be tested on the material. And it was that on different things. And one of them we went was a Shinigami panel.
I don't know about making a show title about a foot of racism, though, but I do love that title. Do we want to racist joke and go, there's one here, you have to find it? The search for the racist joke.
The search for the racist joke.
The search for the racist joke.
I kind of like the foxes.
I do kind of like the foxes. Let's go. I know it's a pre-show joke, but I do love that title because it makes it's very touching. Grandiloquent,
Grandiloquent, ostentatious foxes.
Sheepers. That's a tongue twister. We still have Ty though. That again is friend. I do also kind of like obey fixia. It makes no sense. The Jacky Discovery Train.
There's some good ones this time.
There's a really good one. That's why we don't want to pick one. You can find them. We can find them. Man, I hate saying that title because I can't say it lovely. Grandiloquent. Oh, sorry, go on.
I think we should make that the title just because nobody can pronounce it.
Oh, no, what we could do is combine the two. So Grandiloquent... Fuck. Oxidation boxes, Judgment Day.
Did you just say oxidation boxes?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna drink for you.
Isn't oxidation rust?
Yes.
It's a rusty
Among
box.
other things.
It's a rusty box.
Box?
That's what I heard.
I meant to say fox.
You said box.
What does the fox say?
It says I'm rusty. Alright, let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. Alright, thank you everyone for CJ and Rachel who are back next week. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, my name is Water Buffalo, and I hope you've enjoyed this Geek Media Network production. Copyright 2018, you see how that works?
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.
All right.
Wow, that was a show.
That was a show.
Holy shit.
That was a show and a half.
So, post-show, Carrie.
Hey, good show. What should we call it? Oh, wait, never mind. Hey, do we want to go with the combined total? That actually kind of works.